I'm not proud of it, but I did do that shit. Ew, 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 ew. It just does it for me, you know what I mean? God, I want to be able to complain about bullshit like her. So it is still pretty bad. Hey guys, good morning. I haven't picked you up in a couple of days. I am so sorry. But I am currently on my way to work on a Sunday morning. I requested to see if they needed any help or whatever staff-wise, because the overtime would be nice. So they said yes, and I am on my way. I haven't picked y'all up in a while, but that does not mean I have not been putting in work. Friday actually, I just made my first banner for my YouTube channel, and I'm really excited. I think it came out really, really good. I made a banner, and I made it, the most important part, you guys, is I made an introduction. So I have an introduction now, like, you know how people give you like the preview of their video and what is to come, like in the video that you're gonna be watching or whatever. And then I have like a little image thing, like a little opener. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what the right word is for them, obviously, y'all. But I do have like a little preview and a little cute little opener and some music. So I am really excited about that. I actually just scheduled my next four videos. I have 2 more to work on today after when I get out of work. So that'll be a total of 6 videos that will be posted and scheduled and everything for the next 2 weeks, including this coming week, starting tomorrow, and the following week, which is great. So that still gives me a little bit of cushion. I was worried about it, like when I was thinking about, damn, I haven't picked up the camera in a while, and like my footage started messing up. So basically, what I learned actually is that I need to watch a video a couple times to make sure it is good before to like really triple and quadruple check to make sure it's good before I go ahead and upload it up to YouTube. Because like what happened this week was I had a video on Wednesday that I found something like a mistake in it basically, and I really, really didn't want to post it with that mistake. So I switched it to the next video that I was already getting ready to upload. And then like I guess I didn't schedule it right, so basically I skipped a day. And then like when the Friday video was gonna come out, I feel like it wasn't ready, and that's when I had just figured out how to do the template or whatever. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna skip the Friday video anyways, and I didn't have anything prepped for next week. So I feel like it was kind of like starting to add pressure onto me. So I feel like I need to make sure I have everything like the week before prep for the upcoming week, like a long time ago, so that it's not like a lot of pressure on me or whatever to get things done. But so far editing isn't too bad at all. I think I'm getting the hang of things, and I think I'm doing pretty well at it, especially since I made my new little intro. I love my little intro, y'all. I think I did really, 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 really good. Like, I impressed myself. I'm really impressed with myself. So yeah, other than that, I was literally just now, like, I was thinking to myself this morning, like, oh, you know, whatever, I'm not in the mood, I'll just pick up the camera tomorrow and start again tomorrow. But I'm like, I feel like I have so much to tell you guys. And I was just watching Thandi, is it Thandi or Thami? I think it's Thandi Gama. And I guess she just became an ambassador, and I was watching it. It was like really, really motivating to me, and I was thinking like, damn, yo, will that ever be me one day, celebrating being an, I don't even know what ambassador means exactly, but it sounds cool as hell. So I wonder if I'll ever be able to like have one of those cool titles. But anyways, just watching her and her family and her sisters and stuff, and her I think she was just talking to her parents before I paused her. But I think a commercial came on, so I paused the commercial so that I could come and talk to y'all. And like, you know what I mean, put in the work so I could become, I don't know, have something fancy to celebrate. I'm gonna be celebrating my first subscriber. I still don't have a subscriber, But I do have some engagement going on. That's why I wanted to pick up the camera and talk to y'all about too, but I haven't all week. As of right now, I think my channel has garnered about like 170 views. First of all, I've only been posting for about, this is week 3. I thought it was much more than that. For some reason, I feel like I've been doing this for a grip. You know what I mean? And I feel like I catch myself thinking to myself, like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Nothing's happening. No traffic's happening. You need to be more aggressive. Girl, it's only been about 3 weeks. But still, I really do want it to be, like, better. And I feel like over the 3 weeks, I have gotten really a lot better. Like, I never thought that I'll be able to make my own introduction video. I have a whole intro and outro. I didn't think I'll be able to do that so quickly. Like, I thought that I was eventually gonna have to, like, just thug it out with the ghetto shit and eventually go and talk to, have to pay somebody or some kind of professional and make something fancy for me. Like, in my mind, these are all fancy things that the girls pay people to do. Or they have subscribers that are talented and do these things like from the kindness of their heart or whatever for them. But no, y'all, I was able to go in and use Canva. That's what I used, and it was free. I like free. I'm not trying to invest any money on becoming an internet personnel just yet, because I don't even know if this is going to work, to be honest with you guys. Like, I don't even know if being one of the girls is in my destiny. But with that being said, though, I am constantly having a push to at least attempt it. So maybe it'll do something for me. I don't know. Maybe this will go somewhere. Like the other day, actually just, yeah, I said the other day. Last night when I was on my Zoom or whatever, I was looking at the TikTok and I was trying to like figure out how to, so basically I have an idea on how to promote my stuff, because remember you guys, I'm still not telling anybody that I know. Well, my homegirl knows, but I kind of regret telling her low-key, but she hasn't mentioned it to me since then, which is great. I think it's because, you know, whatever, I'm not going to get into that, but I'm not talking, and I was talking to my mom about it the other day. I was telling her, you know, giving her a little update or whatever. And I also popped on Gina Janine. Last year she made a video for her 4-year anniversary, telling us about like how much money, or giving us a range of how much money she was able to make. And I was actually sharing that information with my mom in the video with my mom and telling her about it or whatever. But anyhow, I really want to grow organically on this platform, y'all. So I'm really not like hyping it or telling everybody that I know out here to come and follow me, because I want to see if this internet thing really works, right? And I already know, I've done my research or whatever, and I already know that people that you know personally won't get it. They just don't get it. And they won't get it until people you don't know start to make them get it. Right? They're gonna roll their eyes at you, and they're gonna make like little subliminal comments or whatever, or tell you how you should do something that they're not doing. You know, you're gonna get all of that. So I'm not saying shit to anybody or sharing it to anybody. And I already told old girl that if she does, she's like, oh well, definitely I can just go find it. I said, okay, if you go find it, that's fine. I'm not talking about it. We're not talking about it. Because I don't want the comments, I don't want the suggestions that I might consider a shot, or you trying to be like passive aggressive or whatever the case is. I'm not dealing with any of that energy. None of it. Not in this journey, at least. Not in this phase of my life. I believe that this YouTube journey is going to help me grow into another person, a much better version of myself. And I think I already feel it, to be honest with y'all. I don't know if I'm bugging, but I feel like I feel lit. I feel lit. The fact that I have an intro, I don't know. I feel like I'm popping. Like, I love my next 6 videos. What do you mean? I'm going to work to go and sit down and watch them. I brought my hard drive with me. I made sure to bring my hard drive with me. I'm expecting it to be. Like whenever I pick up extra time at work, it's usually not too strenuous of work that I do. So yeah, I brought my hard drive, my phone's charged, and I'm gonna be reviewing these videos and kind of kikiing to myself and pat myself on the back. Hopefully these new intros or whatever, and a little bit of ambiance on my channel will help drive a little bit of viewers to me or whatever. Let's try to take the exit here now. So we'll see, guys. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited. Yeah. Where else should I update y'all? I need to update y'all on my tenant situation. It's still kind of pending. But I'll give y'all an update on that later. My skin has been doing pretty good. I don't know how much y'all can see in this lighting situation that I have going on right now. It's kind of gloomy out a little bit today. And my skin though, I've been pretty consistent with scrubbing my skin for like the full minute that I need to scrub it for. And I think it's clearing up pretty well. I still have a couple new friends popping up. I constantly have new friends popping up. I don't know what that's about, but it's annoying. And I'm trying to like even change my pillowcase. I haven't gotten to changing it every day quite yet, but every 2 or 3 days, and I think I might switch it to every day. Because I think I'm noticing a difference that when I do change it, I have a brand new pillowcase. I feel like I don't wake up with any new buddies on my face or whatever. So I don't know, but my face has been doing a little bit better. But I am also on like my cycle, so I have like my chin friends coming up, and those are annoying. But I'm trying really hard, like I told y'all before, to clean my face up. I guess naturally, so that I can look good for y'all on this camera, right? Did I look all right? I think so. I hope so. I don't have a mirror thing up. So something's up with my camera, you guys, and it's really starting to worry me. I'm like, oh my god, did I break my camera already? I kind of sort of on a low level dropped it, and now what's going on is that I like whenever I flip the mirror up, I'm upside down, so I can't really properly see myself on the mirror, and that is so sad. Let me slow the hell down, because I think there be popos chilling right here every once in a while, so I gotta make sure they're not here vibing out. Because your girl may or may not be riding a little dirty. We'll see. No, they're not here. Are crazy in Boston, y'all, drivers. Like I don't know, it's weird. People get really weird for no good reason out here. Alright, y'all, well, I'm almost at work, and I will chit chat with y'all a little bit later on. Bye. Hey girls, how y'all doing? Okay, I think that's a little bit more center. Hey guys, how you doing? So you already guessed it, yes, I'm on my break at work. I forgot to bring my little salad, so I am having some unhealthy things. KFC little chicken nuggets. I feel like it's kind of half not healthy because they're like real chicken and not the McDonald's type of weird fake, you know, different pieces of chickens mashed together to make a chicken nugget. Like, this is actually real chicken, so I feel like it's not that bad. But they also like do fry it in really bad grease, so it is still pretty bad. But we're not gonna think, we're thinking positive. Like, this channel, we're very positive vibes. So even when it's supposed to be negative, or we're supposed to like, even though the reality is some bullshit, but we're just gonna remain, we're just gonna like fantasize that we are not doing bullshit things or bad things. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't, but my fellow greedy girls will get it. And I also like to do it with, when I get these chicken nuggets, I like to put them with ketchup and hot sauce. I don't know, there's something about that combination that it just does it for me, you know what I mean? So I want to tell you guys, I actually found some new YouTubers, which I thought was kind of interesting. I didn't know that there's like this small Haitian community of like YouTubers who speak and vlog and record in Creole, which is amazing to me. I had no idea. I found one by accident. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Subscribe to her. Next thing I knew, another one comes up. And now I have 3 of them that I'm now following, which is amazing. And that's really encouraging, because I used to think to myself, I would think to myself like every once in a while, like when I'm like, especially like nowadays when I'm doing my research on like how to do this and how to do that on YouTube, I found a page where like there's like some kind of like Indian community or that region of the world type of community where they speak in their language, in their native language, and they're teaching, you know, their people whatever that they're teaching or whatever, things about YouTube, and some of them have like a lot of followers. It's so interesting to me. I had no idea. Even like the Haitians that I was following today, like some of them got like a great amount of followers. So I like that. And shut the car off instead of wasting gas. And it kind of, I don't know, I just love to see my people doing big things and great things, you know what I mean? And it's encouraging to me, because now I feel like I have an idea that I want to do for the Haitian people, especially like in Boston. And I think that if it were to go well, I would definitely be able to expand it to like other cities or whatever. But I'm just happy to know that there are Haitians on YouTube doing the whole vlogging, blogging, you know, having a presence on here or whatever. And apparently my people are subscribing to it and enjoying the content. I'm here for it. So I'm gonna try to get to know a couple of those girls. You're 2 kind of single people, or 2 couples. One is a lesbian couple and one a regular couple. I think they have a child from what I think I saw. Maybe more than one, I'm not too sure. And one of them seems to be the single woman. So I'm into it. I'm here for it. I don't know. There's something about this ketchup and hot sauce combination. It just gives you that, you know, that lip smacking, that mwah, and do it right. Sometimes I'm able to do like a really good mwah, smack, you know what I mean? Did that just point at me? And what else do I want to talk to y'all about? Do I want to talk about the other girls I'd be watching? I don't know. Oh, so while I was at work today, I had some downtime. At first, I caught myself watching Lydia. I'm obsessed with Lydia Dinga. There's 2 Lydias I follow, but I'm only going to mention Lydia Dinga because she is the only one that looks closest to me. So that's who gets a shout out. I don't know if I should be saying it like that, but the other one has like a lot of followers, and I'll probably never connect with her in real life. But Lydia Dinga, I was watching her vlog or whatever, and for some reason, somehow, some way or another, I ended up playing Monopoly for about like an hour and a half on my phone. Did you guys know there's a Monopoly game on your phone? It's quite interesting. I already made it to level 3. The first level was New York. then it was London, and now I think I'm at Venice. It's interesting. Don't judge me. I did catch myself buying more rolls. $2 each. I did spend $4, but we're not gonna like stick to that, you know what I mean? We're not gonna like focus on that, because like that's not who we are. Like, we're not the type of girls that really pay little stupid phone games so that we can continue wasting time, right? But I did it. I'm not proud of it, but I did do that shit. Let's not talk about it. See these nuggets? Like real chicken. Can y'all see? I wonder if y'all can see it. I hope so. I kind of feel like, see? Real chicken. We don't do that fake shit over here. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. KFC should sponsor me. Check me out talking about sponsors. Girl, you ain't got one subscriber talking about sponsors. What fantasy world am I in? Girl. Cause I'm dreaming of a sponsor tonight. Till one day it actually happens for me. But until that day shall come, I will be here. Just stuck in my fantasy, dreaming about success. I can't be late going back to work today. There are actually people waiting for me. And apparently we're short-staffed. Surprise, surprise. Don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. I'm just laying it. Spend all day in it. Ew, 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 ew. Let me clean up a little bit, make sure there's no residue of like bad things here. Now I need a nice cold water, but my water is from this morning. I did bring a cold water with me, but it's not so cold anymore. You know what I realized the other day? I haven't given y'all an update on my cilantro and parsley. I was walking by them the other day, and they didn't look too, how should I say, alive. Well, kind of, sort of alive, but not really. But yeah, they are. But not thriving the way that I expect them to thrive. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm supposed to like change the pot that they're in, because remember I showed you guys that I actually threw away the instructions for one of them. And no, I have not gone to the website like I said that I would. I just don't have time to like focus on my first world problems. Do you know what I mean? And I really want that to be like somewhat of my priority. I don't really want to stress about things such as bills and working and picking up overtime, exhibit A, why I'm here right now and not at home. And like my future, I don't want to worry about if I'm going in the right direction of my future. You know what I mean? Like the other day I was watching Chelsea. You guys know that I'm always I am an avid YouTube watcher. Definitely a consumer. Have been watching these girls for years and I love every second of it. I don't even have like a regular cable subscription. I just watch YouTube and maybe a couple apps. I used to have much more apps, but then when I started school and having to kind of start paying that type of stuff, I had to cut back a little bit on the type of apps or whatever that I use, or my expensive, well, not really the expensive ones. I just had to kind of pick at which ones that I am going to stick to and which ones I'm willing to give up. So I ended up keeping Peacock and my Netflix account. I think my Amazon Prime works, but I'm not too sure. I haven't watched it in a while because I also don't have too much time to be on my television like that, right? Watching these apps or watching these movies, but I want to create more time. Anyhow, I bring that up to say I was watching Chelsea the other day, and you guys, her sitting there and dead ass discussing water and Stanley Cups and how like necessary Stanley Cups are and like the type of water and this and that. Like she was dead ass with this conversation and how like she just needs more time to do more things and like definitely a whole bunch of first world problems, right? I ended up sitting there thinking to myself like, wow, God, I want to be able to complain about bullshit like her. Just dumb shit. And I want to be like dead serious about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, guys. As of right now, I definitely don't have time to complain about like water and like moving and like finding a couch and decorating my place. Like for instance, as you know, I moved to my place like a year ago and I barely, like, it's just not where I would like it to be. And the reason being is because like my money's tied up like with the rest of life, and I just hate that for me. I really do hate that for me. I gotta watch the time, y'all. I gotta go back in like 2 minutes. See, like, even this, like, me sitting here talking, guys, I feel like I'm just now sitting and kind of getting a little bit comfortable chatting. And I gotta go back in, like, I said 2 minutes a second ago, 1 minute now. Like, this is not, I don't feel like this is what God intended for my life. Do you know what I mean? I feel like even this, like, time constraint is stressful. I'm stressed out. And nobody gives a shit. Even Gina, I was watching Gina, and you know, I'm always watching Peyton. We love some Peyton, honey. And like, the girls are just living a life of luxury. Not luxury per se, but just a life of just not as stressed out as I am all the time. Like, I'm stressed between bills. Am I paying my bills on time? Do I have the funds to pay my bills, right? Which I usually don't. You know, and just wanting to do so much. I really want to be in a position to buy another house. I'm stressed out about my tenant leaving me and me not being able to pay my mortgage, and I'm probably gonna have to put school on pause if she does move. That's annoying and really stressful. And like, these kind of things that are constantly on my mind, like literally on a daily basis. And I just don't want to have those problems. I want to have the type of problems where I'm like, you know, this Stanley Cup, like, I don't know if I like it or not, or if I'm going to put ice in it today, if I'm going to put warm water in it today, or whatever, you know what I mean? I just want to focus on things about like my combinations with Baccarat and like you know, a new perfume for the day and an outfit, and like go maybe starting my own perfume line, or like, you know, there's so many other things to focus on in life and not be like bills. Look at, I'm a minute past. I gotta go, guys. So I've been out of work for about, what, an hour and a half or so. No, about an hour actually. And I stopped by my parents' house so I could help them out with a couple things or whatever. Get a couple things done for them. What did I want to talk to y'all about? I did want to continue, sort of continue the conversation I was having with y'all earlier about trying to have, basically what I was describing to y'all was a soft life. And that is my interpretation of how, like, our girl, Chelsea is living. And then coincidentally, after I had hung up with y'all and went back into work, I started watching De'Ara. So I fell off with De'Ara a while back when she had that whole situation going down or whatever, and then she wasn't posting for a while, y'all know. So I didn't know if she was gonna make a new channel or whatever the case was gonna be or whatever with her in that situation. But I fell off for a while, and actually recently I got back on with her. I think like she popped up on my reels or something of the sort, whatever, but it seems like she's been posting consistently like crazy, and with the same energy. And but also on top of it, she was actually she's building her dream house right now, which is really, really dope. And then it's kind of ironic because I think like we fell off with her, well, at least me, I fell off with her, well, them, when they were building the dream house. Then the conversation was about the 2-story closet. I don't know if any of y'all remember. I am like an avid, is that the word? I'm always watching YouTube. Like, I watch YouTube like it's TV. I know a lot of y'all do too, but I am definitely a YouTube consumer and a fan of all the girls. But anyhow, so anyways, during one of the vlogs that I was watching today, when I went back into work, she was talking about how can y'all hear that rain? I love, let me put the window up a little bit. I had the windows down so I can get some air talking to y'all. I love a little rain, especially like a day shower. I like a little day shower, boy. So, but anyhow, she was saying how one of the vlogs I was kind of binge watching a little bit, as much as I can because I'm at work, right? So she was talking about how basically she's living out her dream and being able to build her own house or whatever. And I was thinking, like, see, like, that is really what I want in my life. Like, I don't want to be sitting here. I want to stress and like be concerned and be on top of my bills, but not stressed out about it, right? My goal in life is to buy property and buy buildings. And another thing that's kind of ironic, while I was sitting there, I got a little bored with De'Ara, then I started going to the Monopoly game that I was talking to y'all about. And I was saying, like, see, I want to be real life Monopoly. That's what I really want to do. The houses, the hotels, house on the same block, you rent on my house, you pay me my rent. Hello? Rent. And all of that, all the things. So that is our goal here with each other, right? We are growing, and I am going to encourage y'all to do the same. Get your money right, get your credit right, get all the things right so that we can be one of the girls. And so I want to say, actually, like, you know, to be honest with you guys, let's have a small conversation, but I don't really know. I have to really test out this theory, and my test of my theory would be us growing. Like, y'all actually gotta subscribe and like my channel and comment on my channel, whatever, for me to actually feel or be able to really put a thesis together. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm saying this right, but what I'm saying is that I really feel like real estate is the #1 asset that everybody needs to invest in, especially black people. I want to say especially my Haitian people, right? The low, I don't want to say like the underdogs or lower demographic. I don't want to say that because that's like farthest from the truth. I mean, it's not farthest from the truth. I mean, it's my people. I mean, like, we are very low on the financial everything poll for the most part. I think, my personal opinion. Maybe I'm thinking it wrong. Whatever. What I'm saying to y'all is real estate is #1 tool, I think, or vehicle, I think, to financial freedom. And I believe, I suspect, YouTube or being on the internet and having an internet, I don't know, personality, being an internet personality, or having like a page of your life being on the internet, or just having a footprint, some kind of footprint on the internet, and monetized footprint on the internet, might also be like a form of an asset. And I think it might be essential, right? Like mandatory almost. I consider real estate to be mandatory. And if my theory is correct with you guys, as you kind of start to like me and you comment on me and you subscribe to me and I grow bigger and bigger, I should be making money in my sleep per se, right? As I get the views and all that things, like I should be able to make money without actually putting in too much strenuous work or consistent work, right? Residual income should be a part of this game, right? So residual income is a form of, I think, an asset. So that's what an asset is, a way to make money. Wow, I don't know how much y'all can hear or see, but an asset, because the rain is like picking up like crazy and it looks so beautiful. Let me show y'all. I feel like it doesn't look as lovely like in the, it doesn't look as nice on camera, but in person it's really, really nice. All the water or whatever. So what I'm saying is that because real estate is a vehicle to make money without, like, you know, in your sleep, right? Passive income. I believe that the internet might be a form of passive income as well. And if I am correct on that theory, right, as I grow, and if I am able to actually grow and actually start making a significant income, I don't know, it's my first time, like, this is an experiment. Me posting all these videos and recording all these videos or whatever is really me doing an experiment to see if the hype is really true. All the girls are saying how YouTube changed your life and this and that. Y'all know I'm always watching the girls. So I also want my life to be changed, and I'm also looking for, constantly, constantly looking for ways to have financial stability. That's why I'm in school to begin with. I don't know, I feel like I'm competing with this rain, so maybe we could continue this conversation another time. But basically what I'm saying to you guys is this is all an experiment. Hopefully this works out for me. And I don't want, like, I really, really want a different lifestyle. I don't want to be doing this whole, you know, looking for overtime and asking for overtime all the time and all that stuff, and depending on the overtime to kind of make ends meet or whatever. I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't want to clock in for the next, like, 50 years or something like that, because what happens, like, the next, like, 30 years, I'm clocking into work, clocking out of work. I don't know. We'll continue this. I can get much more into it. Especially like considering my first-hand experience in this world and how things really work and what I'm learning throughout my journey, like my growth or whatever. It's quite discouraging when you look at the realities of this world and this capitalistic country that we live in. I
feel like I'm rambling, I'm ranting, and this is not as fun as like being goofy and just talking about bullshit. But I don't know, it's important to me. Like, my channel is really, like, this is really about me searching for financial freedom. And I really want you guys to be on this journey with me. Like, those that don't have the same mindset, or just don't have the mindset at all. I hope that I could kind of serve as a way to kind of, I don't know, motivate you or open your eyes to the possibilities of, like, not having to struggle or live paycheck to paycheck, right? I don't think that's what the Lord intended for us. Not for me, at least. I don't know about y'all, but for me, that is not what the Lord intended for me, and I don't know why I'm still here doing it. So I'm trying to change things, right? I don't want to be 40 years old and, like, still asking, hey, do you need help this weekend? I'm looking for some overtime. That's just corny. That's corny. Anyhow, y'all, I'm starting to get hot. The rain's stopping. Let me try to make it home before it starts up again. I will chat with y'all some other time, I guess. But I just wanted to kind of go on that little rant a little bit, and just to kind of, I don't know, kind of summarize. Because I feel like I say things in a goofy way sometimes, but there is a lot, and I feel like with you guys so far, obviously we're kind of still growing and getting to be a little bit more comfortable with each other. But I feel like lately, not lately, like, what I catch myself doing is I'll start a conversation with y'all and try to keep it light and airy or whatever, but it's a lot deeper for me. Things are a lot deeper for me. Like, when I make certain comments or certain jokes or innuendos, I don't even think I know what innuendos mean, so I don't know if I'm using that right. But like, when I say certain things, like, I might keep it surface level, but it's a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper for me, and it has layers to the shit. So yeah, that's my little rant for now. I hope that wasn't too boring. I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.